Hi Denise, so nice to meet you. Congratulations on your big family of grandkids. I know my mom's enjoying her grandchildren as well. I'm going to just give you some ideas here. We have such a broad spectrum of books, so if you need anything more specific than what I'm showing you, I would be glad to help you. I can help you navigate through any level of reading. In particular, you'd mentioned kindergartner, and I'll just show you some books that we have around our house that would be great for that level of reading. We have a book called Telling Time, and my daughter, who's 3, isn't quite ready for this book, but I know it's going to be used all the time when we are introducing her to that concept. So the child is going to interact with the clock, and the book takes you through how to program the clock. So it says, this is Apple Tree Farm. Mrs. Boot lives here with her 2 children, Poppy and Sam, and their dog Rusty. Poppy and Sam are learning to tell time. You can learn to tell time too. See if you can turn the clock hands to the right time on each page. So on each page, it's going to say, like, the mother's going to wake the child up and it's going to say, it's 7 o'clock. So you're going to show the child how the small hand goes to the 7 and how the tall hand goes to the 12. And it's just a great way for a child to build some confidence in those time-telling skills. We have other time books as well. We have a Lift the Flap Telling Time book that's awesome for this age, so definitely take a glance at those. As far as reading books, I can't say enough about our phonics readers. We have a set right now that just came out in July that is a great deal on a collection of these phonics books. But all of these books are rhyming, so your child is going to build some of those early phonetic sounds through these pages. And the story is so engaging for children. It has storylines that are very interactive and pertain to the interests that they would have. So the hungry fox pushes the box. Now I'm as tall as the wall, calls Fox. Just a fun way to read, and my daughter really enjoys all of the little flaps within these phonics books. So I highly recommend our phonics stories. We also have a collection called Cow Takes a Bow and Other Tales. So within this collection, for $14.99, you're getting several stories that we offer individually through our phonics readers. So this one is The Cow Takes a Bow. We have Snail Delivers Mail. We've got several other stories. Ted in a Red Bed is in here. Just lots of different stories. I highly recommend Cow Takes a Bow. The stories are silly and they're super engaging. My daughter cracks up in this book. She thinks it's hilarious. Another a set of nonfiction books that I would recommend are Lift the Flap series of books, question and answer. We've also got Peek Inside, Look Inside. Any of those particular books are great. I never realized how strong of an interest my daughter had into nonfiction until I brought these books home. In particular, the question and answer books are great for this age level who have nonstop questions. So all the questions on this page will have to do with the question of where. Where do polar bears go in the summer? And then you can read all of the information, and it also has a nice illustration that shows exactly what the story is bringing to life. Where do fish sleep? So my daughter, these are actually, I would say, her very top favorite books. The question and answer, we've got questions and answers about the body, several other topics. I highly recommend those. And finally, we have one other phonics reader set that I wanted to show you. Ted and Friends is actually, it comes with a little CD that the child can read along with, and it is $19.99, and it comes with several of the phonics readers within this collection. So you take your pick. It's in this book, so I highly recommend that. There are flaps in this book as well, and the storylines again are so funny and so engaging. My daughter loves Ted in a Red Bed. It's one of her favorites, so I highly recommend Ted and Friends. And one last book that I can't go without showing are our Shine a Light series of books. We have 11 in this particular series of books. We have 2 new ones, Animal Camouflage and the Human Body. And your little readers are going to take their flashlights and shine their lights behind the page. And behind each page reveals what the story is talking about. So in this particular category, it talks about branches and what kind of wildlife actually lives in the tree. You can kind of see the little birds living in the tree. And my daughter just gets a kick out of this book. She loves that she can use a flashlight to read a book. And I love that she's getting tons of amazing information from these pages that are going to pertain to her early science classes. And I can't wait to get our Human Body book. It's on the way to our house as well as the Camouflage book. I also recommend the Seashore book. We have that one. Any of the Shine a Light books are going to be amazing. We've got construction sites on a space station. We have so many amazing books. So I'm excited to see which ones you pick out. So great to meet you, and I will see you tonight.